Okay, for those that aren't aware, you see how the hood opens up? That's called the service position. The 123 will do it also. I'll get to that in a minute. What I want to show you is this is an 83. One of the differences, here's your tack amp. And you follow this line, it goes down to the crank sensor. It's called a Hall effect sensor, picks it up. The 84s, I'll show you in just a minute, has a different setup. Now, the ALDA on this car is just simply not connecting. This is so loose, I can just take that off. It's not getting, I've decided to leave all this intact for the time being. This line, I could easily simply plug that off and take all this stuff out of the way. When I get inspired, maybe I'll do that. As you see, I've adjusted the ALDA anyway, but now I've just simply loosened it to the point where it doesn't even touch. It has a plunger, and that plunger doesn't go down far enough to cut off or restrict the fuel. Now over here, let's see if I can get the hinge. What you do is you lower the hood a little bit, and you drop that to where that is no longer in the slot. Do that on either side. And then just lift straight up, and it goes into the service position. Alright, now the tack amp this is 84, you see, is not here. It's just a plug. You still have this line with the Hall effect sensor that goes to the crankshaft. What a mechanic will do, he'll just unscrew this cap and he'll plug a diagnostic. It's called a diagnostic port. He'll just plug in there, and that way he can read the engine RPM while he's working on your car, instead of having to sit behind the wheel and look at the tack that may or may not work anyway. This ALDA is pristine, virgin, whatever you want to call it, works just fine. Now, in another video, I showed you a 5-way connector that coupes use. Now, my door locks don't work, so currently I don't need a 5-way, but the coupes have a line for the seat back lock, and that is blue in color. See that blue mark there? That's the hard back line is blue, and that goes to the seat back lock. That's still working, because this one is, you see this check valve only has one orifice on the back, whereas most have two. And you see that's unplugged. Again, my door locks don't work, so I just have this unplugged so I can shut the engine off. And those are a couple differences between 83 and 84 and my two cars in